Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube video blog. I'm sorry for the little break in transmission. It's just been hectic promoting my music like round the states in Oyo, Ogun State, Lagos State. So it's been hectic this past couple of weeks, but I'm so glad I'm here once again to tape this video session. Okay, I'm going to be talking about the 7 types of brothers a sister can run into within the church. Now, you know me, I'm always looking out for my sisters, so I am here to give you the heads up on what is going on in the churches. Don't know me now. You know, when I go and minister, I don't just sing and get up the stage. I shine my eye and see what's up. So trust me, I've done my research. Okay, let's get right into it. The very first type of brother you can run into as a sister in any church is the thus saith the Lord brother. Now, you know this guy knows himself that he doesn't have what it takes to be your man. He knows he doesn't have what it takes to come up to you and say, I want you to be a part of my life. So he comes with all this strategy of, I had a dream, you were like a flower, I had this revelation, the prophecy just came and I knew you are the mother of my children. And he kind of uses God or the Bible to blackmail you into dating him. Like, seriously, how lame is that? But don't worry, this kind of guy, you use the words of Joseph Prince for him. You just say something like, oh, God tell you? God don't tell me la. Finish. Just tell him like that. And the guy is like, what? No, God has told me. Yes, I know God has told you. But don't worry. The minute I get that SMS, the minute God alerts me and I have that revelation or dream or vision or prophecy that you are the father of my children, honey, you'll be the first to know. Just telling him like that, and the guy will see almost immediately that his strategy didn't work. Because the truth of the matter is, someone like that is very insecure. And you don't want to like pin yourself to someone who really doesn't have the boldness to just bring himself to you as he is. So really, thus saith the Lord brother, don't try that route. Yes, you should receive from God, but don't let someone blackmail you into dating him. Now, the second type of brother you can run into within the church is the canopy ministry brother. Yes, canopy ministry. Canopy ministry brothers are really like, they are the lowest of the low. I personally hate them with a passion. If you run into a canopy ministry brother, I would just advise you, run away. Don't wait to pack your load. Just abandon everything and run out of that relationship. Or is that's the point? What relationship? Like, think back. Think. When exactly did this guy ask you out? When exactly did you define the relationship? What exactly are you guys? Friends? Close friends? Boyfriend, girlfriend, dating, courtship, in a relationship, engaged? Are you a fiancé or is he your fiancé? What exactly are you guys? Now, the funny thing, the way it works is this: you think you are dating, your church members, everyone in church thinks you guys are dating, his parents thinks you are dating, your parents think he's dating, Pastor Mark thinks you guys are dating, until the day the guy drum bombshell. No, you're like a sister to me. I love you the way Christ loved the church. Kojo, if it happen. Now, the canopy brothers do everything a boyfriend. In fact, they do more than what a boyfriend does. That's why you guys get deceived, because he does these things and you guys read it to mean that you are in a relationship. But sadly, that is not the case. And sometimes a canopy brother can be doing this for as much as 3 to 4 sisters at the same time in the same church. Yes. So you see, ladies, this is why you have to get in defined relationship at the very beginning. What exactly are we? Let them say you are too forward. It's better than being in a canopy ministry and then watching those 6-7 months flush down the toilet. I'm telling you, canopy brothers are deadly. I personally hate them because you see it happening in church a lot, and the guys like left feeling like, what just happened? Yeah. Now, moving on. Another type of brother you would meet within the church is the because of brother. Now, the reason I say he's a because of brother is because when he was asking you out, when he was proposing to you, you did not read the fine print. Did you read the fine print of his contract of toasting? Which one is contract of toasting? Don't worry, the lawyers, they are nodding their head. They know what I'm talking about. Did you read the fine print? You did not read the clause, the because of clause. Because you are too fat, because you are too skinny, because you have too much money, because you don't have enough money, because you have a job, because your job is too demanding, because you don't have a job, because your family is rich, because your family is not rich. The list is endless. These brothers always have a because clause at the end of the toasting contract. You did not read it. Now you spent 2 years of your life dating this guy in church, and then because of clause comes up and you are left hanging. You've gained weight, you've lost weight. I had a brother who got his babe pregnant, and then everybody's like, be a man, do the right thing, marry this girl. And it's like, no, she's too skinny. What do you mean she's too skinny? She's skinny enough to sleep with, but not skinny enough to marry? Like, seriously? So you see, because our brothers always have a reason why they don't want to take the relationship to the next level, and you as a sister have to be sharp. Get to read the fine print of the relationship before it's too late. Now, what do you do with a because of brother? Walk away. Very simple. Walk away. The signs will always be there from the beginning if you are sensitive enough to look out for it. Walk away, sister. There is nothing waiting for you in that relationship. Walk away from it because of brother. Refuse to live under condemnation, because really you've been set free. So why are you putting yourself in bondage? There's no point trading. So walk away. Now moving on to number 4. The number 4 brother you will probably run into in the church is the fine boy, no pimples brother. This brother is fine. You know he's fine. He knows he is fine. Everybody knows he's fine. Pastor likes him because he gives generously to the church. You didn't ask what his alias is. He's fine boy, no pimples, aka Yahoo boy. You know them. You know that church I'm talking about. The one where they use the sunglasses throughout the service. Right, even during the sermon they are wearing the sunglasses. Now you, Mumu, you think he's showing off his designer sunglasses. Really? Is that what he told you? Did you ask him why he's always wearing sunglasses on a Sunday morning, even during the sermon? It's because he was busy pressing computer throughout the night. So his eyes are bloodshot. He hasn't slept well. So to prevent people asking him, why are your eyes red? Why are your eyes red? He's wearing sunglasses throughout the service. And you think he's doing guy. He's showing off his designer sunglasses. Yeah, Mumu. Oh yeah, now, date him. You are tripping for his designer perf, his shoes, his well-dressed, his good looks, the way he's tossing money. He's an importer and exporter. What importer and exporter? Of what? Have you seen the ships? Have you seen the container? Did you see any air freights or any bill of lading hanging around his table? And you are chopping importer and exporter. That guy, Yahoo guy, shine your eye, wake up. Don't let them toss a few naira at you and then you are stuck with him and you think you are a biggest girl. You're wearing the money, you're wearing all the things his money has bought for you. All the other girls, funny enough, are even envying you in the church. It is the day EFCC comes and packs the two of you that you guys will know what's up. You better shine your eye, babe. That guy, fine boy, no pimples, is just another alias for Yahoo guys. And you know they are in church. And they are looking for you, honey, because they know when they spend a few naira on you, you start seeing visions. And you know, and you know, and you know. So ladies, watch out for these guys. Now, the other type of guy you probably would run into also in church, he is not as flashy as the fine boy, no pimples brother. I would, if I were to call him or give him a name, I would call him the abusive brother. Now, the reason I said this is because he has this charisma. People see the leadership position in him and they love it. Pastors love them because they are very committed, very dedicated to the church, and they always exude this confidence and boldness that attracts ladies to them like a magnet. And you, as the babe, he has decided to grace with the honor of being his girlfriend in church, feel so flattered and overwhelmed until the day you guys go for a party and he feels you were talking too long with a guy and he slaps you on the way home. Now you say it's just a slap. Brother Simon is not that kind of person. I'm sure it was the devil. And you rationalize and even give Bible verses to quote his to support his bad behavior. You are who? A slap is a slap. Oh. Don't let anybody deceive you. There is no Bible verse to support slap. There is no Bible verse that supports the guy slapping you. I don't care if he is the head of all the departments, not even just one. Even if he's the deacon of all deacons, the pastors of all pastors, the fact is that he's not supposed to lay a finger on you. Now you are sitting there telling yourself it's your cross, it's what you have to bear. He's whatever flashes of violence he extends towards you. My sister, that is wrong. And if you are watching this, you need to walk away. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm telling all of you to walk away, but really, the light is no, there's no light at the end of that tunnel. You have to walk away. Now, if you know you're in that kind of relationship and you know you're not strong enough to break off with him, you might need to change churches. Yes, you might need to like go and see the pastor. If you are like a worker in the church, you might need to go and meet your pastor and be like, Pastor, I'm sorry, I feel I'm being led in another direction, and that direction is not the direction this church is going. Just find one English to rationalize why you're leaving and waka. Go, leave the church. If that's what it takes, leave the church. Now, there's another type of brother. He's also a cousin of the fine boy no pimples brother. We call him the player brother. You know those brothers. They are the brothers that by the time we are doing a what night service at the end of the year, you can count the number of sisters he has dated within the church that year alone. He has dated like 3 to 4 sisters in the church in that same year, and all of them, he went to meet them and was using thus saith the Lord for all of them. The problem with this brother is he's not like thus saith the Lord who wants to ask just one girl out. This brother is really horrible because he goes about asking up to 3 to 4 girls out in the same year. Like every 3 months he's changing girlfriends. You know him because he's this kind of guy that girls just can't get enough of him. I don't know why they fall for him, but they really believe he's special, and they chop all his whatever it is he spins out to them. And you see this guy, he can run through girls like 4 or 5 even if it's really like they're really gullible in that church in a year. And you know what, there is a solution to this kind of guy. You have to network, and we ladies will have to stick together. There's no other way to deal with a player brother but sticking together, because you know if he does this, you've observed it over the years, you should by now be able to alert any new member or first timer or any new convert that is a lady in the church. Babe, this guy, you might need to be careful. You know, some of them you will tell them they'll still try, they'll still get hurt, but you tried. We ladies, we need to be watching each other's backs. We don't watch each other. Brothers don't have this problem. They have their bro code. No babe can come into their bro code. They stick up for themselves. They cover each other's back. But we don't do that, and we need to start doing that. Really, the reason a player brother is able to be successful is because he's able to do this. And every girl thinks she's going to be that lucky one who is going to make him stay more than 3 months. And so you special rich. I better go sit down. So please, player brothers, run away from them. Just run. There's no English, there's no solution but to run and network. Spread the word. Let ladies know who and who he is, and so they are prepared for him. Okay, now we have talked about the 6 types of brothers that are not too good for a lady to be involved with within the church. There is a 7th type. Now the 7th type, I would see him or describe him as the spirit-filled brother. Now the spirit-filled brother, what makes him different, he doesn't have as much money as the fine boy no pimples. He may not be in a leadership position like the abusive brother, but what makes him shine so bright is that potential. The potential in him is so clear, so obvious. You have to wear sunglasses or be really blind or materialistic to not see it. He is the guy that opens the door for you when you're coming into church and greets you good morning. He is the guy who helps you enter the church bus when you're going home after the end of the service. He's probably the one who sits beside you in the Sunday school class, but you are not looking at him because you are being dazzled by the fine boy no pimples brother. Ladies, some of you will watch this video and still go to church on Sunday and choose numbers 1 to 6. Mi ò ṣe pé o, ẹ ṣe rí nìyẹn. But really, we need to start looking out for number 7. We don't need to look out for now. We need to look out for that man who will stay with us through thick and thin. And if your spiritual eyes are not open, you cannot appreciate him when you see him. So that's all I want to say for today. I thank you for watching. I'm so grateful. I'm so tired. It's evening time here. Okay, thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at TD Music. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll be back same time next week with another episode of my YouTube video blog. We need to come up with a title, don't you think? All right then, bye. 7 times we fall, we know we will rise again. We are never poor, our riches cannot contain. We may go through life, our joy He will maintain. Hand in hand by my side, He will always remain.